Season 2027, our second year in the Journeyman, and somehow Busan have just pulled off one of the greatest shocks in K-League history. Predicted to finish mid-table on our top flight return, the board wanted a top half finish. But we didn't just overachieve, we obliterated expectations. We clinched the K-League 1 title before the league split, finishing 27 points clear at the top. The league wasn't close, it wasn't competitive, it was total domination. And even though we hit a wobble late on, a freak loss to Gimcheon and a frustrating draw with Jeonbuk, the boys responded immediately. First, a ruthless 3-0 dismantling of heavyweights Ulsan, and then on the final day of the league season, a statement of intent. A 7-2 demolition of our rivals, Suwon Blue Wings. Along the way, we had standouts and surprises. Lee Hyun-jun, expected to be a squad option this season, exploded into a superstar, scoring 27 goals. Amara Diouf turned into an assist machine, racking up 23 assists and finishing the year with a 7.68 average rating. Mid-season, Raheem Sterling even showed up in Korea, signing a 12-month deal with us, contributing 8 goal involvements in 10 games, and then he instantly got injured, because of course he did. We've won the league, we've shocked the nation, and now only one question remains. Can Busan complete the double? Today we face FC Seoul in the Korea Cup final. Second in the league, our biggest rivals this season. Everything leads to this. And yes, the game was bugged. We never got a trophy lift again. So yeah, ChatGPT had to generate this to represent our hard-earned title celebrations. That's where we're at. Welcome to the Journeyman, episode 5. Hello everyone, my name is Chris, and today we are playing the Korea Cup final. After a brilliant season where we managed to win the league at a canter, 27 points ahead of FC Seoul, we are playing them in the Korea Cup final today. I've pre-picked the team here. We've got somewhat injury issues, let's just say that. I rarely do the pain injections for players on FM, but I've had to do it with 2 of our key players for this game. Our main keeper, Koo Sang-min, who's played every game this season pretty much, is currently a bit knackered. Yeah, he's currently suffering with a groin strain, so we're giving him an injection to get him through this game, hopefully. And Shin Min-ha, our centre-back, our young centre-back that we brought in this year, is also injured, but in FM26 style it won't tell me what's wrong with him. We have got a bunch of other injuries too. We've got, as you can see, some of these aren't main players, but Raheem Sterling is out still, and Lee Sung-woo is out, and a few others are actually. I'm not sure why they're not showing up. Park Sung-soo is also out. I'm not entirely sure why he's not visible. I'm having a lot of issues with FM26 at the moment in terms of bugs and stuff, so literally our whole player has just vanished here. I don't know. Don't know what's going on. So yeah, this is the lineup for the cup final today. It's a fairly strong lineup. We're missing a few players that would normally play quite a lot of games. The main reasons are there's a slightly different registration rules for the cup in Korea than there is for the league. So normally we'd have 4 foreign players in the team in a starting 11, and then you can have 2 more on the bench in the league games, so 6 in total. In the cup, though, we can only have 3 that are non-Asian. So we could have 4 in total if one of them was an Asian foreign player. So let's say someone from Japan or something. However, we don't. All of our foreign players are from outside of Asia. So we are stuck with just 3, which means we have to leave out some of our main players. Obviously, this isn't a new issue for us. We've had to do this for each round of the cup. So we're leaving out some of our main players, including Nadara Sar, who's probably our best right back at 3.5 star current ability. And we're also leaving out mid-season signing Kian Fitzjim, who's playing as an advanced playmaker for us. He's not been amazing, to be honest, even though he's rated really highly and has got quite a bit of potential. But nonetheless, it's a big miss. He's probably near enough 2 stars better than the player will end up playing in this game. So yeah, it's a mixed squad. It's definitely not our strongest. We've got injury issues. The bench is light. We've got a keeper that's not played a game all season, a 17-year-old who I've introduced this season, who's progressing really well but is not a high-level player. A couple of sort of squad options, and then another youth player, and then a player that's never played a game for us is our bench striker option for the cup final. So it's a real mixed bag here. So yeah, we've got Seoul, who are playing, finished second in the league, got some very good players, including a Jesse Lingard. And this is the final game of the season, so this could top off our season, make it a double if we manage to do it, which would only be the second time in Busan's history they've managed to do that. And the previous time they did it was with a competition that doesn't even exist anymore, so this will probably arguably be the best season in the club's history. Let's not hang around then, let's get stuck into the cup final, guys. Let's go to match. We have to give it a squad number to the young lad that's never played a game before. 33 might be very lucky for him. Let's try that. How are all your guys' saves going? I hope you're having a good time in FM26 or managing to at least see past some of the issues that are knocking them out. I must admit, I feel like I've been very unlucky. I'm just getting constant issues. So many different annoying bugs just keep cropping up. I still can't make subs in half my matches. I keep having to, like, if I get an injury, I can't make a sub. I have to actually close the whole game down. So it's been not ideal, I would say. I haven't had trophy lifts, as you saw in the intro, for either of my. I've won the K League 2 and the K League 1, and I've not had a trophy lift for either. So that is absolutely not ideal. So yeah, there's definitely some issues that need rectifying hopefully soon with some of these patches they're checking out. Anyway, I'll stop moaning. Here we are, cup final. Put it on extended for this one. Let's go. We are in the white shirts, and let's hope we can have a good game. We've had some excellent performances this season. Juve has been absolutely outstanding. Lorage is starting to tail off a little bit. He's had an amazing season, but he's probably our third or fourth rated centre mid now, so in the DM position. Here's Park Ji-won in on the left. Got an early shot off here after 2 minutes. We've played Seoul 3 times this season and we haven't lost, so it would be pretty standard if we end up losing this game. It's also my first game on FM today, so the old reload curse might strike. Or I'll say that if we lose anyway. But so far it looks like we're dominating possession, which is what we always try and do. Still playing the 4-2-3-1 tiki-taka, passing through the lines nicely, dominating possession in most games. But they've got a chance here. That's quite an impressive run. Corner for Seoul. Lingard to take. That captain's armband he's wearing. Cleared at the near post. Back to Lingard. Oof, that looked dangerous, close to a pen. And that's a decent save. I'm really worried we get a keeper injury in this game and we have to bring on the backup keeper. Hopefully he can manage to make it through the game. The veteran. Chance. Cleared. Oof. Very eventful start so far. 15 minutes. Here's Lee Hyun-jun, who was 17 when we called upon him last season in the K League 2, if you remember. He was a youth striker that we had, and we lost our main striker, so he was called up to be the main guy for the tail end of the season last year in the first season, and did pretty well. Nearly got a goal a game to get us up into the K League 1. I wasn't really expecting him to feature that much this season. I thought he'd be a bench option at best, really. But he's ended up playing the whole season as our main striker and just progressed so much. It's crazy. He's 18 now. 27 goals this season. Absolutely ridiculous. Playing as a poacher as well, so he's not involved in a lot of the play. But he's just done so well at finishing chances. Here's Park Sung-ho. We are 1-0 up in the cup final. Park Ji-won in off the left wing. Cuts it in behind. They're checking for an offside, possibly. Let's see what happens. Didn't look offside. Oof, that is tight. That's probably tighter than it should have been. But we are 1-0 up. They have not ruled it out, so we cannot complain. That's Park Sung-ho, who started the season actually in competition with Lee Hyun-jun for that striker spot. He's a sort of cam striker, right winger. Can play across those three positions. He's done well for us this season. The downside is, decent play down the right there. The downside is he's been called up for national service, so we're about to lose him for 18 months from next season. Park Ji-won down the left again. Cuts inside. Blocked shot. Cleared. Back to Park Ji-won. Can we work a chance here? Santos Daber's done really well in his first season as well, next to Lareja as a deep line playmaker. Really dominated midfield for us. Progresses up the pitch really well. Lareja moves it out wide. Here's Choi Jun. Tries to get it to Juve, but it's intercepted. Here's Park Sung-ho again. Lovely ball in behind. Oof. Couldn't take, misses with his shot. So we're a third of the way into the game. We've managed to create a few openings here. They've had some shots though. We've edged possession, but not total domination. They've got some very good players. They've also got the top scorer in the league in work up front. So here's Lee Hyun-jun. G1 on the left. Cutting inside. Lareja to Juve. Oof, low shot is saved at the near post. Hyun-taek with a corner. We haven't scored a lot of corners. Still not really scoring a lot. I don't know if it's bugged or something, but we're still not scoring a lot of corners, to be honest. Got some decent height in the team as well. Right, we're building up from the back again. G1 into Sung-ho. G1 again. Back to Daber. Quite a bit of an overlap here. Lareja shoots from range off the bar. Absolute monster, Lareja. I don't know what's going to happen next season. He's definitely fallen off quite a bit. He's lost a whole star in current ability in the last sort of 6 months. And his goals and assists have dried up a little bit, really. He started the season averaging a goal contribution a game, and then it's kind of tailed off a little bit. So I don't know. Gosh, that was close. Not really sure what happened there. I don't know what this next season really holds for him, because he's currently the captain as well. So I don't know whether we. The problem is that the foreign quota is the issue. We can't really afford to have a foreign player that's not excellent. Right, a little bit of a flurry of activity here from Seoul at the end of this first half. Could definitely do with a second goal. Like we said, that's a poor mistake, and we've just about dealt with it. Need to get back into half time here, have a little word, G him up for the second half. But yeah, we've not got a lot on the bench for this one, as we discussed prior to the game. Don't really want to say that. I like to try and keep it positive. Keep it all positive, and you keep all that morale up. Hopefully we can create a good chance in this second half. That's the good thing about Lee Hyun-jun as well. With being a poacher, he doesn't do a lot of running, so he never really gets tired. He pretty much can last the full 90 every game unless he's playing terribly and I'll take him off. But it does mean he's quite liable at the end of games to just crop up with a quick double, like from nowhere. He can be not involved in the game a lot and then just suddenly transform how it's going. He's on a 6.8 rating in this one, so he's at least getting involved in play. That is a weird pass. Juve though into Lareja. Working it on the edge of the box. Into Hyun-jun. Yes! Juve, he's onside. It's 2-0. We're 2-0 up in the cup final, guys. Oof, that's a big one. And there's Lee Hyun-jun making an impact like we were just saying. Drops off the front line there, and just a lovely little first time pass into Juve, who rifles it in bottom corner. And we're 2-0 up, just into the second half here. 2 goals from 0.68 xG, so not great chances, but we'll take it. Here's Park Ji-won. Out to the right. Lareja will always shoot, because that's what he does. Another shot on target. He scores so many of them that it's... Yeah. I decided to leave off the shoots less often. It's instruction for him, because he just scores loads of goals. Okay, June is our set piece taker. He does put in some nice ball. Commentator's curse or what? Absolute horror show of a delivery that. Oh my god. That's funny. Generally, he puts in some decent balls. Free kicks and corners. That was funny though. His Descent, Israeli right back, I believe. Been quite good for them this season. Park Ji-won kicks it out. Don't know if he's actually injured or just doing the animation that you see 40 times a game when you're on extended highlights. But they've given us the ball back. It's the goalkeeper. And the highlight is continuing, so maybe something's going to happen. Here's Juve. He's had a I know he's scored a goal, but he's been fairly quiet in terms of on-the-ball action. Rage out to Juve again. Overlapping run is coming. I mean, underlapping rather. Oh, I thought Hyun Jun would be taking that free kick out on the wing there. Big win in the defence. Rage on the ball in the middle. It's going to come out to the right. And Juve will get on it now. Can he beat his man? No, he gets fouled again. A third goal would be very nice here. It would really settle the nerves, wouldn't it? They're getting a yellow card for a foul on Juve. Let's hope he's not injured, because we don't need any injuries in this one. Not least because it might break the fucking game and I can't sub anyone. Okay. I'm not going to make any subs unless people are really tired, to be honest. Whilst we're winning, let's just keep with it. They're not having a great game here. There's a lot of low. Lingard's on a 6.1. But it can change very quickly, as we all know. Here's Choi Jun, the right back. He stayed up from the set piece. He's got Lee Hyun Jun in there, but he's lost the ball. And now they might be on the counter with Lucas Silva. There's a man in the box who's there, and it's... Oof. I don't think Koo San-ming knew much about that. It looked like it hit him in the face. The veteran keeper with the giant head has kept us in the game. Good lord. Right. Okay, well we're looking okay. No one's too tired yet. We could lock it down and try and go time wasting and low block and all that stuff, but I'd rather just, if we're still playing alright, let's just keep pushing. Here's Juve on the right. Clips one in, but it's been cleared, and here's Young Wook, who is the top scorer in K-League 1 this season, with 23 league goals. We get a block on the shot, and it's a corner in the 80th minute. They've made another sub. I mean, we should at least do opposition instructions shortly. Top them up. I think Chief is a little bit knackered now, but we have not got a lot of options for the right wing. It probably involves bringing on that youth striker. Park Ji-won is in. Can we get a third? Cuts it back. Sung Ho. Yes, Sung Ho has scored. That should be it, guys. 83rd minute. I think we've done it. I think we've won our third trophy of the Journeyman. The Korea Cup might be coming to Busan, barring an absolute disaster now. Look, slight deflection might have taken it over the keeper there, but we'll take it. I think we've been good for the win in this game. Wait for the next stopping play, and then we've got a few players that are looking a bit knackered, so we'll make some changes. Bring on it. Maybe we'll give some of these youth guys an opportunity to get 5 minutes in a cup final at the age of 17 or 18. Quite a memory, and I'm sure they'll appreciate getting a medal to hang on the mantelpiece. Here's Lucas Silva though, and that's a good ball in for Wook. Oof! I think Sam Min got a glove on that. Wow. Right. Okay. So Take is knackered. Let's get the youngster GJ1 on. He can play it all across the back. 17-year-old. Juve is absolutely trashed. So let's put Sung Ho out on the right, and we will bring on Daewoo. Oh, part of me thinks we drop him back just to provide a bit of extra. Yeah, let's just be sensible here. Just make him a central midfielder there. Do we want anyone else? We haven't got a lot on the bench, if we're honest. We could go slightly more defensive here. Change him to a DM. We could take Lareja off too, but he's the captain, so let's just leave it as it is. Let's not bring on the youth guys. I think we're good. I think that's nice. Lock it down mode activated. We could change to time wasting and all that stuff, but we've got 3-goal lead, so I'd like to think we don't need to. Hopefully, he says, as they attack down the right. Cleared though. Back in though. Long shot. Well over. Let's just chuck time wasting on just to be let's just do that. Won't bother changing all the other stuff, we'll just waste some time. Okay. It's not going to make a difference now, but it'd be nice to get them on for their careers. Let's get Park Tae-sung on, young lad, for a cup final appearance. That'd be nice for him to get a minute or so at the end. We've got some decent youth coming through actually. Some decent potential. My youth intake this season was terrible though, to be honest. What was at the club when I joined was much better than what we got this season. We've got a couple that were classed as elite prospects, but they're just really not good. So I won't even bother going through all that, to be honest. You'll see these guys as they come through. Right, it should be the whistle, ref. Are we going to get a trophy lift for the first time in FM26, or am I getting conned out of one again? Give me the trophy. Yes, we've got a trophy lift. Oh my god. Maybe it's just the leagues that are bugged. Here we go, look at the shiny goodness of it. Beautiful. There's my awful Burns victim manager profile. Tracksuit guys are up there too. Lovely shiny object. Lift it up. Why is Lareja not lifting it up? We took him off, that's why. Way! Double winners. We are double winners with Busan. The question is, what do we do next season? Our stock is high. We've won back-to-back league titles. K-League 2, K-League 1. We've won the Korea Cup. We've won everything possible this season. Obviously, we're now going to qualify for continental competitions, the Asian Champions League. I don't really know what level we're at. I haven't checked the other Korean teams to see how they've done this season. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what way the Journeyman's going to go here. I feel like it's more likely we'll stay and give one season to go in the Asian Champions League, see how we're getting on. If it looks like we've got a chance of challenging for that in the next year or two, that's probably going to be the objective. We stay, we try and win that, and then we move to a different region or look for a new challenge elsewhere. So yeah, that's probably what I'll do. But I will have a look at the jobs and see what's knocking about, see if there's anything really interesting. But yeah, that's it. We are double winners. Hell yeah. Yep, you deserve that, guys. Well done. Some achievements. That's what we like to see. Bit of money coming in. Everyone's injured again. Brilliant. So there we go. We lift the Career Cup, guys. That is it. We've done it. Let's have a look at this. Hey, hey. Double trophies. That is what we want to see. Board must be absolutely delighted. Let's have a look. I still don't know where anything is on the game, so forgive me. What is it even on? Club, board. Tell me you're happy. An A+. Oh my lord. Let's just stop the game now. Journeyman's over. A+. Bosh. So yeah, considering they wanted a mid-table finish or a top half finish, so top 6 in the league, and we just absolutely wrecked everyone. I'm very happy with how this season's gone actually. It's been very good. I wasn't expecting it. First season at this level, and we broke the record for the amount of goals scored in the competition by an absolute mile, to be honest. We averaged less than a goal a game conceded. Goal difference astronomically higher than anyone else, really. I mean, look, only one of the team got into double figures for goal difference. Like that is a huge gap. I mean, I don't really understand how we've managed that. We've got some very good players, don't get me wrong, but absolutely insane. Um, Highest ability players that we've got left at the club. Currently, Juve is just ridiculous. 36 goal contributions in 37 games is hilarious. Um, there has been some interest, and I've just offered him a new deal for a new 5-year contract without a release clause. So if we can lock him down to that, hopefully, at the worst, we'll be able to sell him for quite a lot of money. If these teams start chucking big money at us, we can sell him for hopefully 10 million plus sort of thing, rather than the sort of probably going to be a million or two at the minute. Hyun Jun, as you can see, just incredible. Wow. For a youth player, he's now got 51 all-time appearances, 36 goals. Cannot moan at that. Yep, Santos Daib's been brilliant. As you can see, where is Lareja? Down to 3 stars now, so 28 goal contributions from DM in 43 games is absolutely mental, but most of those were in the first half of the season when he was rated up sort of 4-star level kind of ability. Similar, he was actually higher rated than David Santos Diver at the start of the season, but yeah, he's sort of regressed quite a bit, so we'll have to see how that goes. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. Thank you for joining me for the Cup Final. Hope you enjoyed the roundup of how Season 2 has gone. I'll let you know what's happening in the next episode, which will be episode 6. Please leave me a like or drop a comment. Ask me some questions. Let me know which players you like. Tell me about your save, whatever you like. Subscribe if you enjoy what I'm doing, and see you all in the next video. Cheers, guys.